We welcome you back to here at SCU Field. Addie Hannah on the mound for the Eagles, and she's way ahead 0-2. Eagles did lose the first game. If you watched the first game, you noticed that the camera is a little different. We put it inside with us instead of out on the little mount. It's supposed to start raining here in about 30 minutes. And our equipment cannot get wet. But count stays the same, 0-2. Addie Hannah, don't be surprised if she lights up the radar from the left side. Swing and a miss.
Up next for the Trovers, the shortstop, number 22, Malia McMurtry.
She's got a lot of movement on the out of the left side. And right there with the old curve, strike one. Lays down a bunt. It's going to be a foul ball.
You know, I was making fun of you before this, during the first game about keeping up with the ball and strikes. I'm not doing that good of a job
You
either.
are not. I just noticed that. She's way ahead, 0-2 in the count. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Addie Hannah.
Up next for the Drovers, their designated hitter, number 3, Jack Gray.
Ground ball through the second base hole out to right field. And that's going to be hit number 1 for the Drovers.
Up next for the Drovers, the third baseman, number 99, Jaden Goucher.
Foul ball back. Count goes 1-1. Fly ball to center field. Patton's tracking it down and will make the catch to end the first inning. So your Eagles now going to the bottom of the first. We'll be back here in a couple minutes to continue into this game. Hannah Keel now up to bat for the Eagles, starting off the first.
First pitch is a ball to Hannah Keel.
Strike one. Count goes back to even at ones. Pulls it back. Ball two. Ground ball, shortstop, see if kill. Oh, umpire calls her out. That's a tough play.
It was a really close call. The number 2 spot, Jalen Durrance. See if she can start getting the bats going for the Eagles this game.
Ball in the inside corner. Count now 2-1. Looks to bunt. Foul ball straight back off our dugout. Count now goes back to 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Up next for your Eagles, third baseman.
Eagles, the third baseman, number 14, Jess Morales.
Jess is looking for her first hit of the day. Delivery and fouled off. Count is 0-1. Fouled off again, 0-2.
Another foul ball straight down the line. That one was hot.
Look out, everybody. She sets and delivers. Strike 3. And that will do it for the bottom of the first inning. We'll bring you back here for the second.
Top of the second inning. Addie up and in. Got her in the shoulder.
That gives USAO a base runner early in this second inning.
Up next for the Drovers, the first baseman, number 27, JC Keevan.
That does not feel good on this cold day. That is for sure. Temperature has now dropped. 48 degrees and about to rain here in about 30 to 45 minutes. Woo! That one got away from Hannah.
Just a bit inside.
And called a strike. That's a tough one for the batter.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get out of the way of the ball, but also pull your bat back at the exact same time. That's tough. Count 0-1. We will be back here in a couple of minutes to continue on with this game. All right, we welcome you back. The USAO batter gets first, hit by a pitch. And 0-1, now 1-1 count. Ground ball to the third baseman. Knocks it down, but not be able to throw it across. So bases loaded. Bases loaded, no outs. Gets it away. And gonna be safe at the plate.
That puts 1 run on the board for the Drovers here early in this game.
That's gonna go down as a pass ball. Line drive down.
Watch out, first base coach.
Yeah, right at her. See if the Eagles can find a way to get out of this one. Ball on the inside corner. Hannah's ball moves a lot. Coming out of the left-hand side. Coming all the way across the plate normally. Ground ball up the middle to the shortstop. Shortstop grabs it over first. Safe at first. And that will score another run for the Drovers.
Puts runners at the corners.
To the first baseman, second baseman throws it over to short third, and double play for the Eagles. That's what the Eagles needed right there. 2 outs now, runner on first.
Up next for the Drovers is center fielder number 2, Mackenzie Ruth.
And Mackenzie Ruth back up to the plate, top of the order. And gets past Holly Elam, and runner goes to second. Mr. Luke Young has arrived in the building.
Woo!
Welcome to the game, Luke. It's here. It's going. So Addie Hanna down on the count, 1-0 now. Strike. Got her. Stole. Got her on the tag. Good throw by Holly Elam and Keel. So that ends the top of the second inning. Drovers 2 runs on 2 hits. No left on. Up next, Madison Jones, Lexi Kawi, and Holly Elam. welcome you back. Bottom of the second inning. Madison Jones up to the plate now for the Eagles. Swing and a miss.
Came out hunting on that pitch, didn't she?
Yeah, first pitch, she wanted to crush it. But Drover gave her a nice little rise ball. And another one.
Same exact spot, same exact swing. Got to let off that one if you want to survive down 0-2.
And the exact same pitch. 3 in a row.
Not a very good AB, unfortunately. It can be hard to lay off that high one, I know.
Rise ball starts in the middle and ends up at your forehead. It's kind of difficult to hit. Now up. Number 10, Lexi Kawi.
Four swings and misses in a row. Not exactly how I'd imagine the Eagles want to get off in the bottom of the second, but see if this can't turn around.
Looks to bunt, lays down third baseman. Third baseman misplays it, and she's going to be safe at first. So that will be the first base runner for the Eagles.
Sometimes that's all you need, just a way to put it in play, put the pressure on the defense.
That will go down as an error for the third baseman. So up next for the Eagles, the catcher today, number 28, Holly Elam. Look in the bunt, wild pitch, up and away. Moves Colway to second.
So if these stats I'm looking at are right, keep in mind I just got here. That is the first runner in scoring position the Eagles have had this game.
That is, let me correct you, that's the first runner
Oh.
all day.
Oh, it's been one of those days.
Yeah, it's been a tough one. It's been a tough one for the Eagles. Elam's way ahead, 2-0. Pulls back the bunt. And now 2-1. Throw down to second's no good. Base hit. Probably score Colway from second. Ball low. 3-1.
It's a good count to be in when you're knocking on the door here, trying to mount a little bit of a comeback.
And strike 2 on the inside. Count goes even. Gotta find a way on.
Absolutely. You can't take this second out here. You need this run.
And swing and a miss.
Two batters struck out swinging in a row on that pitch high in the zone. I imagine that's exactly what was being talked about there in the on-deck area.
Yep. Patton up next, number 55.
Good watch, ball low in the zone. She's going to be looking to really make this Drover's pitcher pay on balls high and low. Don't want to chase anything, help her out anymore.
Way ahead, 2-0 now.
Against Arlington Baptist, Eagles found themselves on the flip side of this situation early on in those games. So it'll be interesting to see how they play from behind during this one.
Called strike. Yeah, this is the first time the Eagles have been down, besides that first game. But looking a way to fight back, find a way to get back into this game.
Gregory's 2-1. Put a good swing on that one.
Foul ball off the right side.
That's definitely not a bad swing in that situation at all. And I wouldn't be surprised if Gregory goes back high in the zone.
Yeah, that rise ball is probably what we're expecting. If I'm Patton, I think I'm looking for that. There it is. There it was. She goes down swinging, so that's the end of the second inning. Your Eagles, no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left on. We'll be back here in a couple minutes for the third inning. Up for the Drovers, the leadoff, number 2, Ruth. Hannah still on the mound for the Eagles. Looks to bunt, lays down to Holly, grabs it.
Good throw.
Was that a fair ball, foul ball?
I was pretty sure the home umpire called that foul off the bat.
Foul ball, says the home umpire. First base umpire called her out.
Well, she was out if that was a fair.
Let's go with that one instead. And ball. So 1-1 count now.
Early on in this one, Hannah has 2 strikeouts, Ruth being one of them. Now with Ruth threatening that bunt, Hannah content to pitch around the zone, doesn't want to let anything get down, but still wants to kind of find that strike zone, maybe spot one up.
Ruth is very fast. I'll give her that. So if she does lay it down, she has a very good chance of being safe at first. She did. But she laced one down the left field there in the first game to the left fielder. So 2-2 count now.
Very good 2-1 pitch, might I add.
Ground ball to third baseman. Jess fields it.
Unfortunate, just couldn't get cleanly. Throw across was decent enough, but just wasn't in time to get a runner like Ruth.
Up next for the Drovers.
Again, that's a great pitch sequence to get her to go around on the 2-1 bunt and then get a weak ground ball left side. Amazing pitch sequence from Hannah.
Don't be surprised if she tries to lay down a bunt here. Did not go. Probably trying to read what Southwestern's doing on the bunt play. That was ball 1.
Oh. But that didn't feel good.
Nope. That was right on the foot or the ankle. She goes down to first, though, on her own. We'll let her get checked out, and we'll be back here in a couple of minutes. We are back now. Our athletic trainer checked it out, and she's good to go. Stayed at first. Ground ball, second baseman. Can it be two? Over to Keel. And out at second.
That was a very close play at second.
Good snag by Keel.
Could have gone either way if Keel doesn't filled that like she does.
Up next for the Drovers, the third baseman, number 99, Jaden Goucher.
So we're now runners on first and third for the Drovers. One out. Number 99's up. Foul ball straight back.
These are the kind of situations where you'll really see the difference between a winning team and a losing team. That last time the Eagles were up, they had runners in scoring position and went 1, 2, 3 with all strikeouts. If the Drovers score one here, this could really be the difference in a game like this.
Looks to bunt, lays it down first base, and it's going to go foul. So Hannah way in the count, 0-2 now.
This is a good way to come back after the hit by pitch from Hannah. Not throwing with any fear. Not sure if Hannah was expecting that throw back there.
That was a rocket from Holly behind the plate.
Maybe
It was right on line, I'll give you that.
Trying to fake the runner out of third, maybe? Counts 1-2 at the plate. Both runners in scoring position.
And struck her out. So 2 outs now for the Eagles. Runners now on second and third.
Number 4, Sierra Selfridge.
If that strikeout, that makes 3 for Hannah on the game.
Oh.
Another hit by pitch. Did that get her in the arm?
I think it got her in the arm.
Ooh, she's in a lot of pain. Probably got her right on the bone.
Right on the bone, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a few of those in my day.
So we'll be back here in a couple minutes. Let our athletic trainer make sure she's okay and then go from there.
That hit by pitch, Kylie Melanek up to bat. She'll take a ball low. What do you think of this situation the Eagles have worked themselves into?
Bases loaded, 2 outs, and not really the person that you want up to be hitting if you're an Eagle fan. Kind of found a way to get out. Swing and a miss.
That's a good start.
Kind of goes back to even at 1-1.
With the pitches that have been in the zone, and has been pretty elusive this inning. Oh, but there it is. That's why I said it's a big if on the one she keeps in the zone.
That, I mean, she's been wild all year, so. She might be getting a warning after that one. I think it's her 5th one that she's hit, 5th or 6th. And she does throw the ball hard. I will give her that also. So it's not working out for her today. The balls that she has thrown in the zone have been really good and really nasty, but she has been a little extra wild today.
A big part of pitching is consistency. You're never going to help yourself if you're walking that many people.
No.
We know that from experience.
Up next for the Drovers, the catcher, number 28, Tyler Trott.
Good news for the Eagles is that there's still 2 outs, and this could still be a close game after this inning. 3-0 is by no means undoable.
Strike on the outside corner.
Catcher Trot up to bat is 1 for 1.
Ball low. So Kent now goes back to 1-1. And ball gets down to the right field. Looking to score 2. Runners will advance 1st and 3rd now after scoring 2 off the line drive.
Not necessarily a hard hit ball, but hit just well enough to get into the outfield and score both of those. That makes it a 5-0 ball game, USAO favor.
And that's what happened first game. First game, they placed the ball perfectly right over our gloves and then just executed really well. Bunts people over, that kind of stuff. Fly ball off to the right side. It's going to go foul. So Hannah gets ahead 0-1.
Runner goes to throw a little wild. That's going to bring in the runner from 3rd. Throw was hard enough, just a little bit offline. It's errors like that the Eagles have got to keep to a minimum if they want to stay in this one. It's 1-1. Too far out, ball 2.
Now that she's been warned, it's kind of hard to throw the ball inside, though, because you don't want to hit another person.
That is fair. This is definitely a tough situation.
Foul ball.
But if they hit themselves with the ball, she's all right.
It's fair. Count now even at 2s.
High and in, but just missed his zone. Full count, 2 outs, runner on 2nd. Hannah needs to give her best pitch here. Popped her up. There might be a chance. Catch is made, and that'll do it. That's exactly what they were looking for. They got that inning could have been a lot worse, let's be honest.
The Drovers get 4 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, 1 left on. Up next for your Eagles, Wilson, Brown, and Keeley.
Bottom of the third. This is Carly Wilson up to bat.
First pitch to her is called strike.
One swung on, weakly hit to the shortstop, and the catch is made. That'll be out number 1. Well, it's not warm out here, but it's not cold.
You're crazy. It's 45 degrees.
Well, when you've been playing a lot, it feels a lot warmer.
That's true. I've been in this box for 5 hours now.
And it is up to 51 now.
Oh.
Okay, let's get it right.
Wow. Mallory Brown up now.
But I point that out because I see some of the Drovers players kind of wearing
They're wearing jackets.
yeah, like almost like a BP top.
I guess, I mean, it does have their number and the logo on it. So they're good to wear those.
Counts close enough as a jersey.
Wild pitch there, so ball 1.
Next pitch too far in for ball 2. So yeah, I'm up here in this press box in shorts and a hoodie, and everyone else is wearing like a hoodie and long pants.
Yep. Call it strike. You just got done with practice,
I did,
though.
so my blood is flowing.
Looks the bunt and pulls it back. Call it strike, though. Count goes back to even at 2-2. Yeah, I saw you throwing them from center field to home a while ago. So
I hit the mountain once or twice. That was pretty fun. Sharply hit at the SCU dugout. That almost hit the on-deck batter. That is Keel up over there. She got her leg out of the way just in time.
And the rise ball gets her. So out number 2 for the Eagles.
That rise ball has really been a problem for the Eagles batters. They have got to find a way to fight that off at least. You can't keep biting on that. She's just gonna keep throwing it.
Called strike 1 on the outside. Fly ball to right.
Skied shallow, and the catch is made for out number 3. That ball was hit pretty high in the air, but the Drovers had to go there to catch it. That'll do it for the Eagles in the bottom of 3. So we move into the 4th inning. It's a 6-0 ball game, USAO favor.
Leading off for the Drovers, the right fielder number 25, Cameron James.
As you just heard, Cameron James leading it off this inning for the Drovers. Drovers securing a 6-0 lead as we make our way into the 4th. SU's just struggled offensively. This game could be a lot closer. The runs just haven't been generated.
ball on the outside from Hannah. Yeah, I mean, she's still throwing a no-hitter.
Yeah, that tends to do it, doesn't it?
So, yeah, I mean. And she has thrown back-to-back no-hitters. So this could 15 no-hit innings, I'm told. That's
a
wild.
lot. Yeah,
that is insane.
a lot. One missed low and away, ball 2. They've gotten close at times. There have just been too many hit by pitches, really, to keep this game closer.
Yep. Hit by pitches and a couple errors and then timely hits does not equal up very good for the Eagles. Ball missed on the outside corner. So 3-1 now.
Looked pretty good from up here. Three-one pitch. That one found the other half. 3-2. Not sure how that was different from the 2-1, but
he said it was different, so that's what we got to agree with, right?
yeah, it's his call, not ours.
I guess we could say it's his world. We're just living in it. Ground ball off to the right side. It's going to go foul.
Umpires don't need any more power than they already have.
Hey, we don't have a time clock yet here in NAI, so
That's true. That's true.
We still got the old game going on.
Seen a lot of split opinions on that so far.
Yep. I've heard a lot of people hate it. They're taking the baseball away. Should I ask what your opinion is?
Maybe here in a second. 3-2, way too high and in. That'll be ball 4. And a walk puts the base runner on for the Drovers here in the top of 4.
Up next for the Drovers is center fielder number 2, Mackenzie Ruth.
Ruth up to bat for the Drovers now. All right, let's talk about this. The shift.
Okay, so
That's an easier topic.
I think hitters should be able to use all parts of the field. I think paying someone to exclusively hit it one way is inherently bad for the game. So I would have said, let them shift all they want. It's the batter's fault. But hitting a baseball is hard.
It's true.
And they are pros. They get paid to do it, so.
They're getting paid millions to hit a little white ball.
Yeah, and to hit it into one spot. So
Yeah.
from a player's perspective, I could see why they'd hate the shift so much.
Got her on the stolen bag. Good throw by Holly Elam and good tag by Hannah Keel.
Yep, she was just quick to pull the trigger. No hesitation.
Yeah, I saw there was a shift the other day.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And they moved the outfielders to
Yep.
different positions.
So it was a Red Sox spring training game, actually. That pitch too far out, ball 1. But in the Red Sox spring training game, the left fielder went and played center. Center fielder came to where the second baseman was playing the old shift, and the right fielder was playing deep right field. So they
It's a way
still
around
found a
it.
way to put it on.
Yeah, way
and
around
it was.
it.
I'm pretty sure it was against Joey Gallo, the penultimate pull hitter.
Yeah. Max Sersher has figured out the timing thing for pitcher-wise.
That is very funny.
I've seen those couple videos of those.
There's a lot of different ways to look at these new rules. We'll see how it develops later on in the season, I guess. So here's the 3-1. Bunt tries to get down, but fouled straight back. Count moves to full. I think it's not as big an issue now in spring training as it will be in the regular season.
Full count. 1 out. Another foul ball up to the left side.
Ruth's just doing everything she can to stay alive right now. The Drovers have a pretty comfortable lead, but they still don't want to give anything away easily. Sharply hit ground ball left side. That's going to get through the 5-6 gap. Ruth is on board with one away.
Yeah, I don't think the Drovers are going to let off the gas pedal anytime soon.
No, but that's how good
That's-
teams win. You get a lead early and you just keep piling it on.
And it looks like number 8 for the Drovers will now be batting.
Now batting for the Drovers, number 8, Tegan Graham.
And so Eagles got one out. Runner on first.
This one too high and in, gets away from Elam. Runner moves to second, but that's all she can get. So it's one away. The Drovers have another girl in scoring position.
That's who Hannah reminds me of. Wild Thing from the movie.
Good old Vaughn.
Yeah. I'm like, she reminds me of somebody, and that's somebody finally said it, and it rang the bell in my head.
Do we know if Hannah wears glasses or contacts?
We can ask her. We can buy her some. Buy her some of those fake ones. Take the lenses out.
That might have to be something we add to our game playlist
Yeah,
on Spotify.
exactly.
Strike there, 2-1. I just heard it from the dugout.
Did you?
One of the girls just said, right there, Wild Thing. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, fouled straight down, 2-2. Good two pitches to come back with after being down 2-0. I'll give that to Hannah. As many as she's hit, she's filled the zone up just as much. Just the timing of these things has really done her in.
Foul ball straight off to the right. Count stays the same at 2-2.
Count is still 2-2.
Ball in the dirt. Is it getting darker to you outside?
It is getting darker. I noticed that when I was practicing. I had my glasses on for the start of practice, and at some point it just got too dark to where I couldn't see the ball in the infield. It's like, okay, I might have to take these off.
And ball in the dirt. We'll move the runner over.
Runners on the corners for the Drovers.
Number 3, Jack Ray.
I guess y'all have been up here in the press box all of these games, so you haven't really had a chance. There was a little bit of rain coming down earlier. Not much. I think this storm that's coming in is missing us so far.
Now pitching for the Southwestern Christian Eagles, number 23, Harley
Pitching change for the Eagles will bring Harley Clem onto the mound. Clem inherits a 6-0 ball game in Drover's favor. Runners on the corners, one away. Runner goes. Throw is cut off. Trying to fake out the runner at third, but nothing going. So it'll put runners on second and third for the Drovers. Gray, the batter. She'll take a ball outside 2-0. Clem threw well the last series against Arlington Baptist. She's been a cornerstone of this Eagles pitching staff. 2-0 from Clem. Cross back into the zone, 2-1. The Eagles will need number 23 to come up big here and stop the bleeding. The ball way out, 3-1. To Gray. Swung on, hit hard into shallow right. That's going to bring in one run. Throw cut off. Going to the plate. Not in time to get the trail runner. That's another two runs for the Drovers.
RBO. Single with 2 RBIs.
Not sure why that throw went to
The second
the
baseman?
infield.
Yep.
And not all the way to home. But regardless, one out, a runner on first. Runner starts to take off, back pick, not in time. Jones was not ready for that throw back from Elam at all.
Grab him off the left side. It's going to go foul. Count no runs even at once.
I wasn't here for the first game, but from what y'all have told me, it seems like those small miscues have really been a big problem. Not necessarily errors, but just miscommunications. This one hit towards foul territory, now to play 1-2.
Yeah, when you have a young lineup, they have to grow up fast almost.
That's why they put such an emphasis on veteran leadership.
Exactly. So, but you gotta start somewhere.
That was a weird sound. I wonder what that foul ball hit.
Sounded like somebody at the stairs over here to the left of us.
Not sure. Did that pick up on the mic, you think?
I don't know. Count 1-2 now. Delivered by Harley on the outside corner. Ball 2.
I like the idea. The pitch just has to be a little bit closer to get a swing. See what she comes back with here for the 2-2. This one skied into right center. Center fielder crashing forward on the dive. She can't make the catch. Lead runner moves to second base, and that's all it'll be. Chase has now picked up a softball bat. He's ready to go take some swings.
I wish. The glory days.
If you see a pinch hitter for the Eagles soon, you know who it is.
I need some long hair first.
For the Drovers, number 21, Madeline Blair.
And this bat's got some inspirational sayings on it. It's kind of weird.
Looks like we might have another
Pitch
batting
hitter?
change.
21.
Pinch hitter.
Oh, Blair. Oh. There we go. Number 6 is going to be running for the Drovers at second base.
There it is. So you say that bat's got inspirational sayings on
It
it?
does.
Now running at second base. Number 5, Tara Funk.
It says, work for it, no pain, no gain. Prove them wrong. I mean, we could use that one, right?
That's a pretty good one. Some good quotes on there.
This band was deemed unusable, so they brought it up here to us.
Looks like it's got all the necessary qualifications there.
Number 6 was running at second.
Wonder what they said was wrong with it. That pitch in the dirt. No one moves. 1-1. I personally prefer "May the Force be with you" as my inspirational quote. I like that one a lot.
It's a good
Ground
one.
ball to shortstop. This one bounces off the leg. I believe that's Keel over at short.
That's correct.
That'll score 1 run for the Drovers. 9-0 ball game. Just another unfortunate event for the Eagles. It is a series of them, some might say.
Up next, Coach Early.
And this is what happened last game. Same thing kind of happened that one inning where it kind of just blows up on you.
First pitch to number 34 in there for strike 1.
Strike 2 in the inside corner. Clem getting way ahead.
Just throw strikes. That's all you can ask of someone in this situation. Swing and a miss on the 0-2. As we were saying earlier, that pitch on the outer half is good to get that swing and a miss. If it is close like that, Clinton got her there. Two away in the top 4. Drivers have runners on second and third. Just missed on the outer half. Ball 1. That one in the dirt for ball 2. So quick strikeout, and the Clem's come back with 2 balls. Needs to put something in the zone here. Work herself back into this at bat. This one hit high out to center. Center fielder under it, and she is there to make the catch. That'll do it for the Drovers in the top of 4, but the damage is done. It's a 9-0 ball game, USCO's favor as we move into the bottom half of this inning. Dugout perhaps yelled ball for that one. Regardless, that's no balls and 2 strikes at the plate. Oh, he swings right through that one, and that'll do it for the Eagles in the bottom of 4. And another inning goes by with runners in scoring position. They just can't knock them in. Top of the 5th. If the Eagles don't scratch some runs across in the bottom of this inning, it could be it. But right now, it's USAO's turn at the plate. Jaylee Willis goes around on Clem's first pitch, 0-1. Willis is 1 for 2 today with an RBI. Weak ground ball, left side. Gill can't field it cleanly. Oh no, another error.
Up next for the Drovers, number 25, Cameron James.
Welcome back to the mic, Kenny.
Hello, everybody. I am back for the rest of the game.
Bunt attempt, pulled back, that one a ball low. Cameron James, the batter. Center fielder is 0 for 1 today. Another bunt attempt. This time she did go around, 1-1. Well, Kenny, USAO doesn't necessarily need to play to a big inning here. They can just scratch one more run across the board. It would be all but over for the Eagles.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We just can't seem to get anything going today.
Another bunt attempt. This one fouled back. 1-2. Right now, the Eagles are batting 0 for 4 with runners on. And it's not any better with runners in scoring position. With that fly ball and shallow right caught for out number 1.
Up next for the Drovers, number 24, Addison Willis.
Yep, just been a quiet offensive day for SCU.
Yeah. I'm still thinking it's our SID, Chase, who was on the mic earlier. I think he jinxed us.
Right, he was telling me about that earlier. Why'd you let him up here anyways?
He said something about he needed to be up here today, so.
I think he just doesn't want to be down there in the wind.
Yeah. It's a little too cold for him.
Oh, 1 the count at the plate. Addison Willis up to bat for the Drovers. Willis comes out swinging at the 0-1, but fouled off out of play. Clem quickly ahead, 0-2. Right now, Harley's doing about all you can ask of a relief pitcher. She's just putting strikes in the zone. That one missed a little out. Runner threatening to go. She will stay at first. We'll say it's a funny scene when that runner's kind of half a quarter way there and Elam's just back there locked and loaded, ready to throw it wherever she needs to. Like, you really about to test me right now? Runner goes on this one. Caught the defense sleeping. Holly a little bit annoyed that no one was prepared for that.
Yeah. It's just been a rough defensive outing for the Eagles today.
2-2 swung on, hit hard down the line, but foul. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's been a lot of miscues, hasn't it? Not necessarily errors, although those have been, well, a problem. But a lot of small miscues.
Yeah.
I'm not going to critique anybody's hitting because, frankly, I can't hit the broadside of a barn right now.
I don't think I could do any better either, so.
Another ground ball down the line. This one barely in foul territory. Count remains 2-2. Clem delivers. Wow, I wonder where that one missed. Got to be high. That looked like a picture-perfect strike three to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, count full at the plate. One away, a runner on second. Another foul ball. Willis will not go down. Clem delivers a 3-2. Popped her up right side. This one heading out of play, and that is where it will land. Well, if just one of these would stay in play, the Eagles could have that second out and possibly look to get out of this half inning. High pitch. That one hit a mile
That's
over
gone.
the fence. What do you think of that 3-2 swing?
About tells the story today.
Couldn't have said it better myself. With that swing, it feels like it's all about said and done for the Eagles in this one. But we can hold out hope.
Yeah.
As long as there are outs left to give, the Eagles have a chance. But an 11-0 ball game in the top of 5 is a tough mountain to climb, to say the least. Clem deals strike one to the new batter. This is Tatum Graham. Second pitch inside, but found the zone. 0-2. Just Mr. Spot on the outer half. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball keeps Graham alive. Weak ground ball right side, fielded cleanly.
It's exactly what we
Durrance.
needed.
Yeah, exactly. A good, clean field and throw makes out number 2.
Up next for the Drovers, number 6, Skylar Smith.
Smith, the batter. She'll come out swinging, but foul this one straight back, 0-1. After the conclusion of this game, the Eagles will travel to USAO for another doubleheader on March 10th, that Friday. This swing and a miss makes 0-2. The way this is going, they'll be looking to settle the score and get even with the Drovers. Those will not be games you want to miss. 0-2, picture perfect, and that'll be good for strike 3. Well, one more chance for the Eagles in the bottom of 5. Don't go anywhere. The ending to this one's right around the corner. Ollie moves off this inning with a ground ball to the second baseman. Fields it cleanly in time for out number 1. So again, one pitch, one out. That's exactly not what the Eagles want to do. They want as long ABs as they can possibly take. That'll bring up Lexi Smith. Smith also swinging at the first pitch. I gotta say, I'm not sure this is the best attack strategy. I mean, it wasn't a bad pitch at all to swing at. Did she go around? She did not, so it's 1-1. If you get a first pitch that's there and you can hit it a long ways, you might as well. High and in, got her swinging, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Smith. Laid off the high one, 2-2. If there's one thing to take away, is that as this game went on, the Eagles batters started laying off that rise ball.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout makes out number 2, and the Eagles are down to their last out in this ball game.
Now pinch hitting for the Eagles, number 1, Alicia Stillwell.
The last hope for the Eagles is Alicia Stillwell. Yo, Oda Stillwell. High, did she go around? Field umpire says, no, she did not. Ball 1. Pitch, found the zone, 1-1. One around on that one, 1-2. The Eagles down to their last strike in this ball game. You got to fight with everything you have if you want to keep this one going. Missed on the inner half, 2-2. Big swing on the 2-2, but she went right through it. So a strikeout will do it for the Eagles and do it for this game. The Drovers take it 11-0. We want to thank everyone that tuned in to today's streams. As we said earlier, the Eagles will be back in action this Friday at the Drovers' Place, looking to settle the score and tie up this season record. That'll do it for me. I'm Luke Young. I've been joined today by Kenny Royer and Chase Slayback. We want to thank you again for tuning in, and to everyone listening at home, have a good night.